EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the San Francisco 49ers.
So much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the San Francisco 49ers and the Chicago Bears.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Ready to get this game started? Here's Eddie Pinheiro. And we're underway from Soldier Field. From his own end zone, here we go. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. What? Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Eric Kendricks there for the tackle.
He was brought down at the 26. A gain of 4. It's now
Swift on second down. And call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's third down.
He was brought down.
That's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
What is it? Hold up.
Williams from the gun. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
What is up?
Williams with a quick pass out wide.
Williams
And
pass.
just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Working quickly here.
Made back at his own 49.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. This one will not connect. That's incomplete. They are testing this coverage on the opening drive, but it's holding up so far. 3rd down.
Renardo Green.
All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. 3rd down. Here's Williams. That's Cox. This is Loveland. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
It's a gain of
I'm not sure how this defense lets that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless. He took that snap as an opportunity.
1st and 10.
Man, did he make an impact play.
Line.
They've worked it downfield very well to begin the drive. It's 1st and 10 at the 28. Here's Williams again. Brought in right side by Moore. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is 1st and goal. Williams going to run with it. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Right at the line of
Boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Held that line, and the QB keeper gets nada.
Line of scrimmage once again. That 7-yard line as they get set. 2nd and goal.
What is that?
Williams set to pass. Escapes. Williams hit, and that ball's out. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. And from where that fumble came, Brock, zero chance they were going to turn a profit on that play, right? But at least they did get it back.
A loss on the play.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
They dodged the turnover, but still 3rd and pretty long. They've got to figure out.
What is it on? Yes, yes, yes. Yes, 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 yes.
3rd and long for him here. Getting out to his left. Throwing deep here for the end zone. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So now they're left with 4th and goal. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through one quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. On the return, here's Jacob Cowie. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Outside. Ready? Yellow. Up.
Purdy throwing here to start. Reeled in by George Kittle. 30 into the red zone. George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers finish up their opening drive. George Kittle, the touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns, too, just like he showed off.
And the two-point try is good. He reaches the end zone and gives them a 5-point lead. Man, Brock saw his versatility in back-to-back plays, switching things up. This time he runs it in himself to add 2 to that touchdown strike.
It is so deflating to a defense, so tough to defend a quarterback that first beats you with his arms, and then he puts those 2, as he said, on with his legs. This dude is a true dual-threat difference maker.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Chooses to bring this one out. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Kevin Duvernay on the return. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10.
What is up?
Working from the gun, Williams. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case, tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45.
Axel, 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 Axel.
First down, here's Swift. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40.
It's a gain
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's another Bears first down.
Vegas,
1st and
Vegas.
10 at the 40-yard line.
First down, Williams to throw. It's taken in by Rome Odunze. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And it'll be first down Bears.
That's another.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
17-yard line.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
What is up?
Out of the shotgun, a give to Swift. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good for a Bears first down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal.
What is it?
Throwing from the gun. Catch made. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Complete to
Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
Swift
at the 2-yard
goes
line.
up and over for the touchdown. The Bears get some late points and the lead. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Williams trying to throw for it. And that pass is caught inside the end zone. The 2-point try comes through, and their lead's a field goal now.
49ers 8. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Purdy gets this from the pistol. Has him on the quick hitter. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line.
And the 49er first down.
Purdy on 1st down. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Kevin Byard comes up with it. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Now Williams. Throw left side is hauled in by Loveland.
Williams pass.
And he's tackled for no gain.
84,
Offense in the hurry up here.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at their 49-yard line.
Running with Swift out of the gun. And this is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. Offense up to the line fast.
And the Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Williams to throw on 1st. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
What is up?
Here's Williams. Short pass brought in. And he's going to work this down to the 32. Bernardo Green with that tackle.
A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He finds a Dunze downfield. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
A gain of 17
A pickup of 17. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
First down.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
From the red zone on 1st. And that is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears will add to their lead at the end of the half. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there are so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Now, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
And no connection on the two-point try. It fails.
You know, no sense in piling on. Pretty clear for everybody to see. He knows he should have had that one. Just didn't watch it in the whole way, and it leaves 2 points on the table.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. The power squib kick is taken in. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half.
Get set, get set. 118, watch out. Hot, hot.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
Outside. 118, watch out. Up.
He's back to throw. Completes it downfield to Pearsall. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Here's the final play of our first half.
Outside. 118, watch out. Hot.
And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Cairo Santos to kick off for
Santos
Chicago.
has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Cowie now on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow, get set, get set.
Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10.
Outside. 118, watch out. Up.
Now it's Purdy. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it.
Gain of 15 yards.
That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Pretty throwing here on first. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Outside. Yellow. 18. Watch out.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. Hits him on the out route. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. George Kittle, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
Yeah, right there. That is why teams will draft tight ends and take them really high in the draft, especially when they could be game changers after the catch. That was just a dynamic effort.
Oh, he loves to do this. Kyle Shanahan telling his offense to stay out there, tack on 2 more.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Line up the design keeper. And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that 2-point attempt.
49ers 14. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. From his own end zone, here we go. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Duvernay on the return. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
What is that?
Here's Swift to start the drive. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line.
Swift.
Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
A gain of 17
That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
What a great sign to start the 2nd half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Here we go. Yes.
First down throw by Williams. Chased out to his right. Now he takes it. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They strike for 23 yards.
23 more
and
yards.
It'll be 1st down Bears.
That's
one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he's calling his own number again. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
And the 49ers rush gets home, and they drop him. Goes to the hurry up here.
A 3-yard loss brings up 2nd and 13 at the 15-yard line.
Here we go, pivot.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. He goes back to him yet again, complete.
Pass
And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
That's a gain of 10. Brings up 3rd and 2.
What is up?
Here he is on 3rd and short. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears stretch their lead on the final play of the 3rd.
Touchdown.
All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. That one falls incomplete, though we do have a flag that we've got to check out first. Well, you know this, Brock. Even on a trick play, roughing the passer still applies to whoever's throwing that football, and it comes into play right there.
Yeah, you're the one who sniffs it out, Kate, that trick play, and you know it. Like, you feel so good about it, but then you got to remember, it's not just the QBs that can get roughed. When you hit a guy that late, he too has that same kind of protection.
Williams has his guys set, looking to tack on 2 to that touchdown.
Bears will line up for the
All right, they're going to throw for it. Bails out of the pocket quick. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner.
No good.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter.
Bears 23,
And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff.
14. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Uno. Alpha's up. Yeah, you. 18, watch out. Up.
They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Left left. Alpha's up. 18, watch out. Up.
A pitch to McCaffrey. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Third and short. Here's Purdy. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Need a touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on 4th down.
18, watch out. Up.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
It's a turnover on
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10.
What is up?
Working from the gun, Williams. On the move, headed right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Luther Burden, the guy he was looking for. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10.
Ready, set.
Throwing from the gun. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10.
It's a gain of 29.
It's a 29-yard gain. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says two things in every production meeting. Number one, well, we got to stop the run. And number two, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
Offense to the line fast.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Williams will look to throw. Right, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long.
What is on?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He set up the screen here to Swift. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Williams pass.
The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears up by 9. So on 4th down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. He hit his first one. His second one's coming from inside of 40. Santos' kick is good. And that grows their lead to 12.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
'49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out. Yellow. Up.
Purdy to throw it. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23.
Alpha's up. 18, watch out. Up.
Purdy throwing here. Into the hands of Kittle. Again, he's got room. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers now within 1 score in the 4th. George Kittle, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game.
I got to say, with the type of throw that took, and then where he made that catch, it had taken all 11 defenders and maybe a couple extra from the sidelines to keep him out of the end zone. Not only did he earn it, I feel like he deserved that touchdown.
For the 2-point conversion.
Love it. Yellow. Up.
He'll look to throw it. And that play reaches the end zone. The 2-point conversion slams the lead down to 4.
49ers.
You know, we tend to say this all the time, and I'll say it yet again, Kate. Big targets in the red zone are an enormous advantage. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, it went right to him for the conversion.
Approaching 90 seconds remaining in this game. Not much time. They've got to get this one back. Oh, the 49ers are saying they have it. It looks like they do. Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. First and 10 now from the 46.
What?
Running behind center with Swift. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. San Francisco calls its second timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Ready to go!
They're going to pass it here. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage. The 49ers will call their third and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Defense looking to defend the marker on third down.
Ready, sir? Yes, yes.
Back to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Looking to throw. Has his man caught by Odunze. And he is down to the 30-yard line. Upping the pace here as the clock continues to run.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for a Bears first down.
Vegas, Vegas.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Yes, 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 yes.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Incomplete.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Now an inside handoff to Swift. He's got it in the red zone. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. Working quickly here.
Yards. And the Bears first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Escapes out to the left. He takes it himself. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win.
Touchdown.
So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Williams and the Bears getting set to try for 2.
Black Spurs, Black Spurs.
The Bears will line up
now looking to throw.
2-point conversion.
And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late.
That makes the score.
They get the 2 out of it,
34,
partner. Nicely done. But into
22.
double coverage. Felt like they kind of got away with one there.
That is a quarterback's best friend. I can't tell you how many times your players, your teammates, your offensive skill guys around you come back to huddle. Just say, give me a chance. Please, just give me a chance. Throw it up. I'll make you look good. And he did right there.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up. Purdy gets this from the pistol. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Intended
no
for
luck
Ricky
finding his receiver that time.
Incomplete.
So it'll be second down.
leads to second.
Well, he already has
10
himself
at
one
the
interception in this game,
35-yard
partner,
line.
and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on and on.
Play action now with Purdy. Buying some time left. Trying to push deep downfield. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game.
49ers.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run, because with his speed, that route is a winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Now Purdy leading the offense up to go for two.
The 49ers will line up for the two-point conversion.
21, 21. Yellow. Heads up, heads up. Here we go, here we go. Up.
Back to throw. Nothing doing on that two-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion.
I've heard great receiver coaches say, watch your fingers wrap around the ball. You know, it's pretty clear he should have had that one, and he didn't get the job done. And 2 points, well, they're left on the table.
And the Bears get this kick, and that spells the end of this ball game. And he will score, and with almost no time left, that should clinch the win.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Williams has his guys set, looking to tack on two to that touchdown.
The Bears will line up for the two-point conversion.
Yes, yes. Tempo.
Setting up to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the one.
That keeps the score.
You go with what you
Bears
think is your
40,
best option. There they felt like it was going to be a pass, but sometimes it simply doesn't work.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Needed a lot more to reach the landing zone, so the drive going to start at their own 40-yard line.
Yellow. Get set. 118, watch out. Up.
Purdy setting up that play action. Vacates quickly left side. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So second down coming up.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Yellow.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. Trying to push deep downfield. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
Intended for
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
To throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He's got it deep downfield. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down. So Soldier Field sees another win for the Bears. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears winners, as we say so long from Chicago. Well, they don't call them the faithful for nothing, Brock. Fans numbering 70,000 strong have made the trek to Santa Clara, and they're ready to cheer on their 49ers here at Levi's Stadium. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the San Francisco 49ers and the San Francisco 49ers.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
49ers Eddie Pinheiro to do the honors, and we are underway in Santa Clara. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Up.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Purdy looking to throw. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. All right, short of the marker for the moment. They've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding the big guy with some touches during a game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
He was brought down by Jason Pinnock. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side.
Get set. Hot.
Purdy now on 4th down. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Incomplete.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Yellow. 18. What's up? Stop.
Purdy throwing here to start. Reeled in by George Kittle. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Kid. Up.
Purdy on 1st down. It's caught again. It's Kittle. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
George Kittle.
Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Niners' 8-yard line.
Here we go. Up.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Brought down behind the line of
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first.
Up 3rd
and after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
H-Rail, corner. Get set. Here we go, boys. 18. What's up? Up.
They stick with McCaffrey. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal. Love the way they decided to keep the drive moving, Brock. Pounding it forward, send an early tone on this opening drive.
It sure does, both physically and then mentally as well, because you know and I know, successful run often leads to great play-action pass.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is 1st and goal.
21. 11. Hot.
McCaffrey can't push it across. They make the stand. Looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
He was taken down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Uno. Get set, get set. 118. Hot, hot.
Purdy, a quick throw, complete. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. George Kittle, the touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
And he'll get in. That gives him an 8-0 lead.
That makes the score Niners 8.
Well, I'd sure love to chat with their coach, see how he decides between run and pass on a two-point try. In some cases, throwing it's probably better, but there, just running with it was more than enough.
Eddie Pinheiro set
now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Get set, get up.
On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Diamador Lenore there on the stop.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. We've got the 49ers in front. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They have it on 3rd and 5.
Yellow. Line around, up.
Here's Purdy to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's a gain of 8.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, San Francisco.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Yellow. Outside.
Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Finds his man. It's Ricky Pearsall. And he can't get the touchdown, Brock, but plenty of yardage. He goes out down near the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Right around, stop.
From the red zone on 1st. And he brings it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers start to fight back with their first points of this game. George Kittle, the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Purdy leading the 49ers to the line for this 2-point try.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's Diamador Lenore. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Well, the good news is it's not going to count as a pick on the stat sheet, but 2 points left on the table thanks to that INT.
It sure looked there for a second, didn't it, Kate? Like the points may have been going on the other side of the board.
Sure did.
I'll tell you what, this is one of those moments, and we don't see it a lot, right? Interception, a run back on a 2-point play. It just shows you the wherewithal of this team, the coaching, and then the players' IQ, the acumen to go out there and execute with all they had after that interception.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. 18, watch up.
Looking to throw, Purdy. He's got the hook up to Watkins. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
18, watch up. Up.
They'll try it right with McCaffrey. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Stopped that time by someone who collects tackles and all-pro nods every season, Fred Warner.
35-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Yellow. Cut.
Now Purdy. He's got Ayuk downfield. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Yellow. Get set, get set. 18, watch up. Up.
Purdy throwing here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Forced to the ground and incomplete.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Up. 18, watch up. Yellow. Up.
Back to the air on 2nd. Purdy. He's on target. Watkins. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down.
It's a
they get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That's another.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
11. Get set, get set. 18, watch out. Here we go. Cut.
Handoff headed left to McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Heward, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Finds him over the middle. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4.
18. Up.
Now it's Purdy. Makes the catch. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers will add to their lead at the end of the half. George Kittle, the touchdown. his second scoring catch of the game. So this solid first half continues for them. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach here, Kate, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. They've come out strong. They've been the ones dictating the tempo, and as a result, they add to the scoreboard.
Left.
Here's Purdy to throw for it. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And he gets this one up to the 10-yard line.
That keeps the score Niners 14. 49ers
Those
6.
defenders, they're just as excited as the fans when the offense signals they're going for two. It's a chance to directly keep points off the board and really show some of that swagger that good defenses have.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining.
Get set, yellow. Right around up.
Purdy to throw it. Into the hands of Kittle. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down.
27 yards.
San Francisco calls its second timeout.
First down.
And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
At the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Outside. Yellow. 118. Watch out.
First down throw by Purdy. Pearson on the slant. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. The 49ers will call their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
First down.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
The 21-yard
Get
line.
set. Yellow. Right around up.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. He has the San Francisco touchdown.
Jennings.
The 49ers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Oh, he loves to do this. Kyle Shanahan telling his offense to stay out there, tack on 2 more.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They want to run it across. And he will reach the end zone, so a perfect ending to the first half. They get a touchdown and tack on the 2-point try. 2 touchdowns, gone for 2 both times now. Seems like they're content just kind of leaving the kicker on the sideline and staying aggressive after each touchdown.
You know what it reminds me of, Kate? And you call a lot of basketball as well. The college basketball game, it's all analytics. It's all threes or dunks, right? The 2-point jump shot, it is gone. And this team right now is just going for the jugular. Say, nah, I don't need to kick a 1-pointer. Let me just try that thing from extra deep, that 3-point land. And 50%, well, that's just as good as 2 for 2 with the kicker.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Cowie now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down.
Get set. Box. 118. 118.
Yep, as expected. They go to the ground to start this one off. And he gets him around 6 there. Brought down by Fred Warner. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Outside. Yellow. 18. Yellow. 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 Up.
One final shot before the half. Oh, it put some heat on this deep ball, left side. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And the 49ers do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Get set. Get set. Line around. Up. Up.
First down, Purdy to throw. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
Intended for Jacob
Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
At the 21-yard
You know
line.
exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
18. Watch out. Yellow. Yellow. Start.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Purdy. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Yellow. Get set. Get set. 18. Yellow. Up.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Intended for George Kittle.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th.
18. Watch out. Yellow. Yellow. Up.
Looking to throw. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
One way or the other, that was going to be a decisive play to break this tie. They thought that they could pick it up, no question about it, and build some momentum down the field. But how about a shout-out to that defense, now setting their offense up in great position.
Get set. Get set. Hot, hot.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
49er ball carrier.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Officer.
Purdy looking to throw. He'll check this one down, complete to the fullback. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 11.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
At the 5-yard line.
21, get set, stop.
They'll run here, it's McCaffrey. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
Christian McCaffrey, the ball carrier.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brought down just shy of the goal line. A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
They go to him again. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Touchdown, San
The
Francisco.
49ers grab the lead on their first series of the half. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. Point after is up and through. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7.
49ers 14. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
'49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Yellow. 18, watch out. Yellow. Stop.
Airing it out to start this drive. Hits him on the out route. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40.
It's a gain of 20.
They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
It only took him one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line.
Yellow. Get set, get set. Right around, up.
1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
8 yards on the pickup.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Uno. Officer,
Here's Purdy to throw. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Get set, get set.
Purdy throwing here on 1st. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's Diamador Lenore at the 20. And he's into the end zone for the pick 6 for San Francisco. Went to the old well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Yeah, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
Extra point try now from Pinheiro.
Extra point.
The point after splits the upright. And the 49ers double their lead to 14.
49ers 14. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Cowie now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Up. Yellow. Up.
After the pick, Purdy back to the air. Oh, should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. The 2 in a row now have slipped away.
23-yard line.
That's not going to show up as an interception on the stat sheet, but with all these next-level stats we have today, Kate, that's what you call a turnover-worthy play. And there have been way too many of them in this one.
Get set. 22.
Purdy, a quick throw, complete. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
Of 20.
An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down from the 42.
Up.
Purdy gets this from the pistol. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
That's another 49er first down.
This is the end of the third quarter.
1st and 10 at
It's
the
49ers ball, and they're
line.
sort of in comeback mode here. They trail to start the fourth. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Get set. 18. Watch out. Up.
Off the play fake, Purdy rolling out to his left. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
48-yard line.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
Up. 22. Up.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Completes it downfield to Pearsall. And they're going to bring him down at the 36.
To Ricky Pearsall.
And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Get set.
McCaffrey on third down. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's a BYOB.
9 yards.
You got to be your own blocker.
That's
It would have taken the entire
49er
defense piling
first
on
down.
to stop him from
and
getting
10
that
at
first
the
down. Well
28-yard
done.
line.
Purdy on first down. Short pass brought in. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. 12 yards on that play and a good call, and that's in the first.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. 49ers losing by 14. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10.
Get set.
Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. That throw was looking for Brandon Ayuk. And now they face second down.
And 10.
Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Second and 10, still at that 15-yard line. Play action now with Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Nickel set from the Niners on third down.
Get set, get set. Line around up. Yellow. Up.
Here he is to throw. Has room into the secondary. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers now within one score in the fourth. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Now Purdy leading the offense up to go for two.
The 49ers will line up for the two-point conversion.
Yellow.
Here he is to throw. And the pass is successful. That's a little momentum builder as they attack this deficit.
I always say about the NFL game, it's a game of matchups. And that time they get the matchup they want, and they go right to it. It's a risky call throwing it for two, but that risk pays off.
We're down inside the final 90 seconds as they line up for the all-important onside kick. Oh, the 49ers are saying they have it. It looks like they do. Okay, they pulled it off. Now they have one final gasp. Either get into the end zone or leave here with the L.
How many times do we see these teams at this point of desperation late in the game needing a kick and not get it? So nice to see one of them actually rewarded with all that effort. Now it comes down to the execution of this offense. Can they do what their special teams just did and go execute, score a touchdown, and find a way to win?
He'll look to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Intended for Brandon Ayuk.
That one intended for Brandon Ayuk.
It's second
so
down
that brings up
10.
second down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Setting up to pass. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Intended for George Kittle.
Okay, this defense finally said enough. Ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Can't. Watch out. Yellow. Up.
To throw. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to fourth down.
Incomplete.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Down by 6, no choice but to go for this.
Up.
San Francisco calls it second timeout, as they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. Down by 6, no choice but to go for this.
Get set. Watch out. Here we go. Yellow. 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 Up.
Desperation time here. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Up.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he's going to be sent out of bounds on a play that sends them all the way down into the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
A gain of 43 yards. And a 49er first down. First and goal, San Francisco.
McCaffrey will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line. Got to hurry this to the line.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal.
McCaffrey trying to punch it in. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Extra point try now from Pinheiro.
The extra point.
And it's no good. Denied by the right upright.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. He fields it from the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
'49ers to the line. First and 10.
Over here. Up. 22. Watch out. Up.
To the left side and reeled in by Kittle. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
To George Kittle.
49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line.
At the 30-yard
The gun is Purdy. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Jason Pinnock there.
Well, they were in position, Brock, to reel in another one. Just couldn't hang on. This quarterback is not reading this defense well.
And after every miscue, every almost interception or ball headed the other way, it's becoming tougher and tougher to just shake it off. I think this is that old adage, when it rains, it pours.
He's got Ayuk downfield. And he's finally caught after a big third down gain, but was one of his teammates caught by an official? We've got a flag down. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. Penalty not helping their cause for this third down.
Up. Yellow. Up.
Now to throw. Kittle makes the catch. And he stops the clock. That's a gain of 23 yards, and they needed every one of them. They get 23 on that one. And that gives the 49ers the first.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Up. Here we go. Yellow. Front.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. Connects on the crosser. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. The timeout's taken now as we have one, possibly two snaps remaining in this ball game.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34.
Up.
Stick into the air here. It's Purdy. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So the 49ers earn the win in this one. And Brock, we all know any win is a good win, but playing against a division rival, oh, it always feels so much better dealing them one in the L column.
These are the teams that know you best, Kate, but also the ones that you know best. So, yes, it is just a little bit sweeter when you take care of business in your own division.